Who's this? I'm Emily. Good to meet you.
Mother... Poor Emily. Should we let her sleep?
I can fix it for you if you like.
I'd be ever so grateful. Oh, look, she could have run away.
Why would you do that?
Because she's scared of the ghost. I feel like running away from the ghost sometimes, but I'm too scared of running away.
In your praises, not the other way round. Darrell saved your useless neck.
She's right, Gwen. Darrell risked everything to go look for you.
Because the last thing you need is green eyes to go with those blue teeth.
In the corridors too.
I hadn't thought of that.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
How can you be so sure, Sally?
This is hopeless.
Let me have a go.
You really think you can fix it?
Well, I'm not making any promises, but fetch me a glass of water and I'll see what I can do.
Emily, you're an absolute brick.
This is astonishing work, Emily. And so quick. Looks like you can swim after all. Alicia, please tell the rest of the class.
Jolly good. Splendid.
Apart from you, Darrell. I'm sorry. Did you forget? You didn't hand in last night's prep.
Oh no, I haven't. Sorry.
Not to worry. But no swimming until it's delivered.
Emily, where have you been?
Catching up on some sewing.
You've missed the biggest and most shocking scandal.
Have I?
The secret's out about someone in our very dorm.
Who?
Put a sock in it, Gwen.
We all know why Darrell Rivers was asked to leave St. Hilda's.
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
Timpez and sardines. Actually, sardines.
My, there's a cake. Fruit cake.
All right. Midnight feast tonight.
Brilliant.
Is vile.
Ow.
What was that?
Sounds like... Ow, ow, ow. Are you all right? My ankle, I can't...
What happened?
I was coming to find you.
But this isn't the way to the common room.
No, but I saw something. A hooded figure. I was so scared that I ran this way and then I tripped. Ow.
I can hear you. Do not move. Girls.
Matron, thank goodness you're here. Emily's hurt. Can you help her?
Why on earth are you out of bed?
Emily heard a noise, Matron. So she went to investigate. And she saw someone in a hood. The ghost! So she ran.
And I fell.
We heard her from our dorm, so we came to find her. We were coming to find you next. Luckily, you found us.
I see. That is exactly why you are supposed to stay in your dorms at night.
Yes, Matron.
Come along. Back to bed. There. That'll do for the time being. You come to the San in the morning.
Yes, Matron.
And you too. Bed. Now.
Yes, Matron.
Never thought I'd be... Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Foolish place to sit.
Shouldn't you be outside with the others? The parents are here.
My mother, well, she works long hours.
She works. I say, would you like to join me and my family?
I'd be delighted.
Well, of course I adore their clothes. If only I could get the fabric to make dresses like this. It seems to me that Margaret may be prettier, but Elizabeth's the one to unite the country. A woman on the throne. Queen Elizabeth, imagine that.
Now, we've covered history, politics, the royal family. What's left?
She's with... Goodness, I've gone blank.
Emily saw a ghost.
A real one? Yes, I think I did.
Lady Jane herself. She visits our dormy at night.
Don't you ever get tired of trying to terrify us?
It wasn't me. It's probably because Miss Grayling's away. Lady Jane isn't happy. Miss Grayling's visiting her brother with shell shock.
Why would the ghost people said about that?
I don't know, but she's been getting more active. Remember? Emily actually saw her walking the halls.
It's just the cord that snapped. I'll tell the caretaker.
When you saw Lady Jane in her cloak, did she have the hood up or down? I don't want to talk about it.
I just went downstairs and I was told to do lights out. So please get into bed.
Oh, but I'll get you next time. I'm afraid so.
Why?
That's between Sally and her parents.
I was following you.
Why? I thought there must be a midnight feast. Why else sneak around in the middle of the night?
Oh, I heard footsteps. They just disappeared. I think it's the ghost.
Don't tell me you still believe in all that nonsense. And I was so hungry.
Emily! Emily, we need you. Quickly! Your sewing kit. Come on!
Where are we going?
Doesn't matter.
Please say you can fix it. It's getting crumpled.
I'll put it on.
Wait, Gwen. Didn't you say you had a pin with a pearl on it? Yes.
A pearl like the one we're trying to find.
So?
A pearl, Gwen.
You do realise I'm never going to get it back?
I know, but...
Oh, all right. I'll make the sacrifice.
Oh, Gwen, I could hug you.
I'd rather you didn't. If it's all right with you two, I have to go find Paola to explain everything. Yes. Off we go. Everything's under control here.
It suits you.
Most dresses do.
Two. No, Emily. No toes in the water. Everybody back a step. Oh my goodness. It's all right, Darrell. I'll save you.
It's going to be mended. Didn't you know? And you saved Darrell's life. She's a hero. So brave.
Your ribbon's frayed. I'll fix it for you if you like.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why?
I can do it.
Fine. Now I suppose I owe you one.
One what?
One with access to the sand.
Can we please stop this nonsense and focus on our hobby presentations?
You sound just like Catherine. And what's wrong with that? Whoever you are, we don't want any trouble.
Emily! You're the ghost. You.
You shouldn't have followed me.
Why do this?
You couldn't understand. You couldn't possibly understand.
And perhaps we should explain it to them.
All right, Mother.
Mother?
I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us that Margaret was your mother? To protect our privacy, I suppose.
You girls are different from us. Your families have money, and mothers don't work. I didn't want to bring Emily down.
I'm proud of what you do.
I made tea for Emily. Shall we all go? Butterfingers.
Is something the matter?
She's fine.
My hands get a bit stiff sometimes.
You've been helping her with her darning. At night.
That explains why she's always so tired.
Is she?
And she falls asleep in class.
It's nothing. There's just been more prep lately.
I should have noticed. I'm sorry.
I never meant to scare anyone. I only wore the cloak to hide my face, and then the lie took on a life of its own.
Tea parties in the sand at night. Miss Grayling will hear of this.
I was helping Mother with her chores. Not everyone can afford boarding school. I have a free place because Mother works here. Now she's fired.
I didn't know. I'll make it right.
You can't fix this. No one can. How do you think Matron found us?
Rich shouldn't have been fired.
Oh, I suppose you're an expert at running a boarding school now, are you?
She's trying to fire my mother for having stiff and sore hands.
That's poppycock.
I didn't know your mother was sick.
Neither did I.
She has rheumatoid arthritis.
She didn't ask. I insisted.
Did it all?
She gives Mother all of her personal darning to do. That's why she can't keep up.
That's stuff and nonsense now. Gwen!
We're coming back next term.
Mother. Oh, that's wonderful.
And no more nighttime sewing.
I'm so pleased, Mother. Eileen promoted Margaret to matron of South Tower.
You can call her Mother now. Your secret's out.
Mother will even have an assistant of her own next term. Miss Grayling says they'll work around her sore hands because they value her so much.
Aw, that's wonderful. Is Matron staying on?
Yes, but she has to do the whole job herself. Even the parts she knows.
Darrell saved the day. Good.
Because once she'd set it, I had to use the door and change my route.
You improvised. It's a rare skill.
I'm so sorry for frightening you, Merrily.
I'm just glad Lady Jane isn't real.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I can't sing when I'm upset. I just can't.
I've destroyed her pen, destroyed her confidence too.
Can't we give the solo to someone else, Irene? Emily's got the range.
You can't let this pen business get in the way of her newfound confidence.
Oh, Emily can't sing. She's got a sore throat.
Courage? We need you.
Don't we still just have 2 pairs of shoes with ink on them? Still 2 possible culprits.
Hang on a tick. The shoes tell the story.
Emily, I thought you lost your voice.
Yes, and I'll lose it again right after this. Someone has poured ink over the salt upside down. The ink drips up. That couldn't possibly happen if you stamp on something. Look here. This shoe is stamped on something. You can tell by the ink splashes.
You kept those skills quiet.
It's her name.
Emily? Oh. You do the solo. You don't have to fake a sore throat for me.
I don't want to sing. You have a much better voice.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. See, everyone else knows it. Please sing. Please.
Darrell,